25%. Get 25% discount at Kendra's now on our 100 series UPVC white colonial glider window, complete with insect screen, glazed with gray tempered impact double glass, perfect for securing your home, whether you're in or out. And get this, buy 20 windows or more and get free delivery up to Georgetown, Wynwood, and Barrowly, Leeward. Spend $15,000 or more and get a free kitchen sink or a toilet and free delivery. Spend $20,000 or more and get a free window of your choice and free delivery. It's a massive 25% off of 100 series UPVC white colonial glider windows at Kendra's. We got the widest variety and style of windows, doors, and more. For more information, visit our showroom at Caribbean Glass, Kingstown, or our factory at Camden Park. Our friendly staff will assist. Kendra's Aluminum Products Limited, a tradition of excellence.
WEFM, the new fresh sound.
Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Welcome back, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The time is 9:20. Is break the headphone, eh? Oh, the time is 9:25.
And you're going to say that's on air if it was broken.
It's on the live.
Man, but still.
It's on the live. It's a secret. Okay, right here.
Lord.
The time is 9:25 there, and welcome to our open forum, or Talk to Me If You May, where you call in and we discuss anything that you want to talk about. The number to call is 457-9997. Also, the number to WhatsApp 457-9997. We're live on YouTube and Facebook at WEFM 99SVG. All right, is our topic this morning, Roleza?
All righty, so just put it out there, just a general conversation. And the topic is, let me find it quickly. Where is it? Oh, I don't have it. All right, are you settling in your relationship? Or how do you know that you're settling in your relationship, right? And I always like to go to Reddit because I find Reddit always has some interesting questions that are being posed. So someone wrote, I've been with my boyfriend for 7 years. I love him and we are very comfortable and great with each other. We share similar interests and views, but there are minor things that make me reconsider things sometimes. Example, lack of ambition for financial independence. But because we've been dating our entire 20s, I can't tell if this relationship, if I'm settling for, or if I would be more compatible with someone else. I know it's unrealistic for someone to meet all the check boxes, but how do you know, or how do I know if I'm settling too soon, or am I asking for too much? Right. And I thought that this was interesting because I think that many times when persons are in a relationship, they tend to wonder, do I have too much of an expectation of who my partner is? Is it a case where if this person isn't necessarily, let's say, as the person said, checking all of the boxes, or do I let's say, the minor irritations in life or minor irritations with the person sort of cloud how it is I view them and view the relationship? So how do you know when you're settling in a relationship? And we have a call at this time. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Roleza. Hello. Roleza, how are you doing?
I'm all right. How about you?
Well, anytime I hear you, I feel uplifted, man. That's one good thing about you.
Yeah.
You know? Wow. And that's why I try to activate myself to participate in what you, as young people who are supposed to be taking over the reins of governance and government. I hope you all I am hoping that you all can come with something new to add value to St. Vincent and the Grenadines and to us as a people. Well, not me so much, but at least while I'm still alive, I am still looking forward for positive vibes, right? Now, it's something I was to pick up on the last thing you said before you guys went to the break. But I was happy with what you said, I mean, you always seem to be so mature when you respond to anything and so on. But oh gosh, I forget the issue with the police and all of that and so on. But I am beginning to question too where the police is concerned. I remember during my time at WEFM, before you guys were born, let me put it that way. I had a stint,
Dave, I've been around a while,
I remember I used to do, what they call it, the graveyard shift. Me and old George used to be doing a particular program on WFN from 12 midnight until 6 o'clock in the morning. So, but I remember being in that location. That was a very active beach. Yeah. I was aroused listening to boats traveling by, or on the sea at night there, right in that Kittel's Bay area and so on. And one night I said, well, let me venture out and see what's going on out there. Yeah. And I know the police, or I could have seen these lights and so on coming from flashlights and so on. So I realized that beach was a busy port for whatever activities. I don't have to read and spell all of that. And I wonder, I shouldn't wonder, I don't think we have the manpower. As somebody said, we are a porous country, we are a plural country.
Okay, Dave, we're at the 3-minute mark. If you don't mind being direct in what you called to say.
I don't think we have the resources.
Dave, are you ignoring me what I'm saying?
Take care of our plural country.
Dave, I have no problem ending the call,
all who making the effort to do what they have to do.
Thank you, Dave, for your contribution this morning. Sorry about that, but if we're telling you that there's 3 minutes to a call, and there's a limit on the call because you're not going to take over the entire segment, we cannot have you all morning speaking. Dave was allowed to speak 4 minutes, 5 minutes in different segments this week. And at some point, we have to draw the line here. Now, the topic was, how do you know if you are settling in a relationship, Roleza?
Mm-hmm. All right. So, all right. We have another call. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Roro, Ari, and everybody else. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
I'm fine. What about you?
Yeah, good. There is something that the Prime Minister wrote about the jet skis again. He said he's not convinced. Okay,
yes,
I started my convincing campaign. I want these guys to know something. We don't have no red card. The only card I have is from the Keto and the Thompson and all of them days and Grafton Isaac days and Tannis days. Them is the red card we have. We don't hold no red card. I went into Mr. Carlos James' office last year. We explained to Mr. Carlos James, we heard you on the radio asking for help. This is how I propose the help. I said, if you all wish for free, we can do the jet ski line out for you in a day in St. Vincent. You can make a decision after we show you what we're going to show you. But Mr. is telling me that I have to bring in a business plan. That is not a business plan. That is a proposal, not a business plan. I'm not proposing to do business right away. Now, the Prime Minister said he has yet to be convinced. The Prime Minister must understand that there's been sanctions who dealing with jet skis in BIM from since the 1980s. We have a good idea of where it can go, for suggestion where it can go and how it can go. And people, obviously, if you're riding a jet ski and going by a beach, what you look for is the hands going up. Once you see the hands going up, somebody needs the jet ski. Then you go to the end of the beach. Now, Barbados have a place called Sandy Lane. Everyone in this room now know where Sandy Lane Hotel is in BIM. And some of you, if you're lucky enough, you might get in there for a drink. You probably have to pay about 20 US for a beer or something like that. Mm-hmm. Jet skis operate outside that hotel. And the persons that stay there are the Manchester United stars and all these big stars. And they send their children. Sometimes I work in 3 days, I ain't get paid because the children just coming and taking the jet ski. Daddy send me. But when you see daddy going and daddy paying me, boy, I want to hold on to daddy pants foot going up the steps because I'm getting it nice. Something that is how the millionaires work. Now, as an older and a senior person with jet skis, you see where Sandals is located. Obviously, you cannot operate it from the beach there. If you're going to operate from down in there, you operate it down from the corner. And it's not a whole set of thing with police and this. Me alone is operate a jet ski in Barbados on a Sunday. If nobody else ain't come out. It's something me alone to the whole beach because I want all the money and I cutting down your riding time too. So basically, yes, you will need one or two other people looking out. You have other people for safety, and plus you have a bike, a chase bike for safety in case of anything. Here's what we propose. We propose this. I know the 3 minutes coming up. We propose this. Give us permission to let us bring the jet ski down on the boat from Barbados that has come down every week and go up the Beckway boat, the Beckway Express. Allow us to bring the jet skis to St. Vincent for the middle of the week. And then we send it back to Barbados on the Monday. We pay the gas, we pay everything else. We come and do that for you for free, and then you put the bikes up. But that can only be done with your permission. Because we're coming as a testing thing. You understand? We could show the PM of this country and thing. I saw somebody made a comment this morning that the PM probably don't like jet skis because he's overweight and cannot hold in it. I quite sure I could give Ralph a nice ride to the bay. No matter your weight.
So I know I'm watching your 3 minutes, but I'm going to engage you in conversation. The thing of it is that, okay, so the PM says that he needs to be convinced, right? All right, really,
yes.
In my humble opinion, everybody listening, it shouldn't have to be the PM needs to be convinced, but it needs to be something that makes sense. Have you considered, okay, so I get the impression that you're operating from Barbados?
Yes, we operate out of Barbados.
Okay,
the company is not mine. I just have a small share in the company, but it's not my company. Let me be clear.
All right. So the other thing, right?
Yeah.
Have you tried to galvanize support here in SVG to have something like this, the jet skis operating here in SVG, and have you, let's say, pitched a proposal to the Minister of Tourism in terms of what the benefits of it might be, etc. Because I don't think that it needs to go to the PM. There is a minister who can address this, or who could be.
We went to him already.
And so
yes. Where he's telling us to bring in a business plan. This is not no business plan. This is a proposal plan. Proposal to bring the jet ski down and show you all or suggest to you all where it's supposed to go, how the safety is supposed to be carried out, because a jet ski will not be able to operate in St. Vincent unless you have insurance. That's the first thing the tourists ask you.
I'm sure that you could read between the lines and you know why they want a business plan. You know the last part of the business plan.
Yes, but hey, we're just proposing, that will more of a proposal. Transformers Water Sports in Barbados, who has a Vincentian in there for as a shareholder for a long time, would like to do something for his country for free. And that is to assist them, and not me alone. The bigger one, the bigger boys who didn't think longer than me will come down and help you. Will come down and literally help and show, okay, I don't think you could do it from here. I think you could do it from here, etc. So yes, Roro, I did reach out. So I think with this kind of business here in St. Vincent, is one man make the decision with that.
All right. So I still would suggest, and you know, the reason why is I mentioned you be operating from Barbados is because I do not necessarily want for us to go down a similar line that was had in terms of the Sandals, with Sandals being a Jamaican company, or Rainforest being a St. Lucian, not Renew being a St. Lucian company. You know, so this is why I asked if you try to get locals or try to get persons who are actually here who may have that same thought to put forward the proposal, because I know at the end of the day it might come down to be a Barbados Vincentian thing, which it doesn't necessarily have to be, but you know, just to be able to put forward that proposal.
It's in the right perspective.
Correct.
Yes, well, here, there is a guy who is doing water sports now in St. Vincent, and I give him a lot of support. I even say, if you anything bust if you think cut where you could call me from home from here, or you can send and just ask the man in Barbados put a piece of tubing on the boat for you. I don't know if you know the guy. He goes around Kittels and Indian Bay. Yes, I'm speaking with them because they would like to see jet skis coming in because they're actually
Probably seen us.
us?
Talk about, yeah.
extreme.
I don't know the business name.
Yes, he has a little. Yeah, he's a one-man start out, right? I would even say to you
A
right
younger
now.
guy?
Yeah, when he, yes,
Okay,
extreme
yeah.
water sports.
Okay,
He's
okay,
all
okay.
right. I like how he start because he start from a hard man point of view. He doesn't really have the right boat, but he's taking it and making it work, and that is what my heart reach out to him for. My heart really reach. I said, Jesus, boy, that man is a trier boy. When I send the pictures to him, they say, what? So yes, that is one of the persons, and we have another investor too that we will get together. So Roro, your suggestions make sense, and then we'll present something to them. But I'm going to present my part, and my part is if you would like someone to come down and mark out, make suggestion to mark out the very way the jet skis run, we are proposing that we could do it for you with no charge. That is what the boss told me to say.
Okay.
So
All right.
take care of yourself, guys.
You
All
too.
right,
Thanks
thank
a
you.
lot.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Roleza, you didn't get to have the discussion, but maybe
it's fine.
tomorrow.
It's fine.
But I think this is Cenos. I think extreme water sports is Cenos, and I've tried it at Mount Win. No, Mount Win.
No,
I
this
tried
is-
at Bookament.
I think Sinus has a different name, you know.
Oh, well, I
yeah.
don't know. I remember
guys look
seeing
like the guys
these.
from
Well, they have the same
Kittels.
things.
From Kittels.
Well, they have the same thing. I wasn't at Kittels. I
No,
went Bookament before Sandals really
Right.
started.
So Sinus operated from Bookament, but these look like guys from Kittels.
Oh, well, they
Yeah.
have the same
Same
stuff.
concept. It's like the same concept.
Yeah, I saw all of these same stuff.
Mhm.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it is an open forum, so I don't have a problem with
Well,
us
the time
being
up at 9:40.
detracted from the conversation, right?
Mhm.
What? Okay, all right, that's fine. Yeah. So if we're talking about water sports, I guess we would have to have that conversation about settling another day. But I think this is one of the things is that persons need to be able to just try to get together and be an advocate. You have to be the voice. I think that too many times persons sit back, they grumble, they comment on the PM's comments or whoever else's comments, and they don't necessarily come together and try to advocate for whatever it is that they would like to see. So I think sometimes we have to take that step back and say, are we actually trying? You know,
remember those things not that simple, eh?
I know
Because
it
the government
isn't.
always
I
looking for a
definitely know
way
it's not that
to figure
simple.
out how can they tax and how it would not cost them money.
All right.
No,
We have a call.
we out of time. It's 9:41.
All right.
All I wanted to say quickly is Prime Minister said that he does not support the jet skis. He said plain up front, he don't support it. He basically said it's going to cost too much money to have people on the beach to monitor it, whatever. I feel like you could have it the same way that you have events where persons pay for the police security, where persons pay for the
You mean the private operators?
yeah, where persons pay for the Royal Service and the Grenadines police force to come and secure the venue or the activity.
Well,
I think you could go to a beach that's less populated and have it as a designated spot for said jet skis. If it is that you want Sandals to be one of the places that you do that, there are beaches nearby that you could occupy at a designated time. There are ways to go about these things. But yeah.
Okay, just one more point in relation to that. I just found it interesting in terms of having more people because we've been advocating for there to be designated lifeguards on beaches, and I don't see anything. Yes, it comes down to finances, employing persons, but we do have to recognize that there are beaches at many, and I don't even want to say tourists because we live here, you know, but there are many beaches that tourists would visit, and do they have designated lifeguards? You know, so that is something else. It's not just about having to employ more persons, but you're looking out for the safety of persons who use the facilities or use the beaches, etc.
Well, when the officer say that they train the police to swim, if you don't know how to swim, the number to call. Oh no, the time number passed with the real. It is 9:43. We're gonna make way for our community dateline this morning.
WE